Hello students, welcome to Pi Academy, the place for mathematics and science. Dear students, in today's class we are going to continue the chapter motion, and this is 7th period of this chapter. In the last class, that is in yesterday's class, we were discussing about the graphical representation of motion. There are two types of graphs. One is dt graph, second one is vt graph, right? Then after that we consider a body moving with uniform acceleration. Then we have come to know there are some physical quantities which are involved. They are acceleration, velocity, time, displacement, is it not? The relationship among all these can be expressed in terms of equations. What do you call these equations? Yes, you are right. They are called equations of motion. How many such equations of motion are there? There are three such equations. One is v equal to u plus at. Second one is s equal to ut plus half at square. And third one is 2as equal to v square minus q square. The first two were derived by graphical method. When we were deriving the third equation, the video was cut off. It is due to the mobile, as the mobile was switched off. Now I am going to continue this derivation. Observe this. Okay. Derive the equation 2as equal to v square minus u square by graphical method. So we have to draw this graph. Vt graph. Time is taken along x-axis and velocity is taken along y-axis. And this is the graph of uniform acceleration. I have taken a part of it. AB is a part of this graph. We have written that. Then from point A and B, we have drawn the perpendiculars to the x-axis. And it has intersected the x-axis at point C and D. Next, we have drawn EG parallel to x-axis, FB parallel to x-axis through A and B respectively. That has also been marked. And here the point G is there. Next, after writing all this, now let's go for deriving the equation. 2as equal to v square minus u square. Here, s is there. Position, nothing but displacement, right? Then how to get displacement from the graph? We have a statement that the area under graph of Vt, it is displacement. Now I can go for writing the same statement. We know that area under Vt graph is displacement. Now I take area under Vt graph. See, AB, it is a part of the graph. Area under that, it is ABDC. Let me go for taking that. Here I will write displacement is equal to area of ABDC. Got it? Then which geometrical figure can be assumed here? ABDC. It is a trapezium, right? So hence we have to write the formula to find out area of trapezium. Recall that area of trap, it is equal to half into h into a plus b, where a and b are parallel sides. Here, what is the height in this trapezium? ABDC. Height is either AG or CD. Parallel sides, they are AC and BD. I go for writing the same. It is height by 2, AG by 2 into sum of parallel sides, AC plus BD. AC plus BD. Now this is equal to, then what is AG? AG is nothing but CD. What is from C to D? It is T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1 by 2. What about AC? AC, up to here, it is U. plus BD. BD from here to here it is V. Right, U plus V. This is equal to T2 minus T1 can be written as just T by 2 into U plus V. Observe here we need 2AS equal to V square minus U square. In that equation T is not there. Hence we need to take substitution for T. How? We all know that A equal to V minus U by T. From this, can we solve T? Yes. T is equal to V minus U by A. Let us go for taking substitution for T. What is T? It is V minus U by A. In the denominator 2 is there. Next into U plus V. You can also write it as V plus U. Both are same one. It's equal to. Now see the V minus U into V plus U. It is of the form A plus B into A minus B. Can be written as A square minus B square. It is V square minus U square divided by 2A. What is displacement? Yes. Go for cross multiply. 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. Hence, the equation of motion is derived. Here are right. Hence, the equation is derived. Dear students, let me remind you again. There are 3 equations. We have derived all the 3 equations by graphical method. In the examination point of view, all are important and definitely one will be asked in the examination. You need to practice all the 3. So now you have to pause the video and copy it. Start copying from here. First write the question, then draw the graph with all these markings, then write the information what is there in the graph. Next, this part is very important. Area under VT graph is displacement, and based on that you will write the formula to find out area of trapezium. Take substitution. Again you take some substitutions. Finally you will get the equation 2AS equal to V square minus U square. Hence the equation is derived right up here. Yes. Okay. Dear students, you have learned all the 3 equations of motion. Based on that, we have some numerical problems. Let's go for solving one by one. Before that, once we should recall all the 3 equations. Yes, you can tell them. First one is, it is V equal to U plus AT. Second one, S equal to UT plus half AT square. Third one, it is V square minus U square equal to 2AS or 2AS equal to V square minus U square. Right? See that in first equation, when you know 3 terms, you can find out 4th one. Here also 1, 2, 3, you can find out 4th term like this. Just remember them. Go through. First question. Please don't write anything till my explanation will be completed. Observe. A train starting from rest. This is very important. A train starting from rest attains a velocity of 72 km per hour in 5 minutes. Assuming that the acceleration is uniform. Find the acceleration and second one, the distance traveled by the train attaining this velocity. As the train is changing its velocity, obviously we can tell that it is an accelerated motion. We have to find out acceleration. Second one, to change the velocity from rest to 72 km per hour, it has taken 5 minutes. That means it has traveled some distance. You are going to find out that distance traveled by the train. Right? In numerical problems, it is very important to write the given information with the SI units. Observe, a train starting from rest. When it is at rest, what will be the velocity? Yes, it is 0. Hence you can, whether you call that as initial or final velocity. Yes, it is initial velocity, u equal to 0 meter per second. And it attains the velocity, how much? 72 kilometer per hour. That is final velocity. 72 kilometer, we all know that it is not in SI unit. Hence, let us convert this into meter per second. 72 into 1 kilometer per hour is 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay, this is equal. You can go for cancelling. 1s are, it is 4s are. So 4 5s are 20 meter per second. Next, to change its velocity from 0 to 72 kilometer per hour, it has taken 5 minutes. 5 minutes is time. T is equal to 5 minutes. Dear students, minute is not the SI unit of time, right? Then what it is? Second. Then convert 5 minutes into seconds. So it is 5 into 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Then 65s are, here I am writing the data, but you should continue to write just below this. 65s are, it is 300 seconds. Okay, what you are going to find out? You will find out the acceleration, first one, and the second one is distance traveled. That is yes. Now, in case of equations of motion, we take the distance and displacement as same. Let's go for finding the acceleration. We have already the formula to find out acceleration. What is that? It is A equal to V minus U by T. See that here is V, U as well as T. You can go for finding that. It is A equal to V minus U by T. This is first one. A equal to. Now substitute the values. What is V? V is 20 meter per second minus U is, it is 0. What about the time? It is 5 minutes is nothing but 300 seconds. This is equal to 20 minus 0, 20 divided by 300. 0, 0 get cancelled. It is 1 by 15. 1 by 15 meter per second square. This is the acceleration of the train. If you want, you can go for expressing that in decimal also. Next, second one. You are going to find out the distance traveled. What is the distance formula? We have V equal to d by t or d equal to V into t. But here initial and final velocity both are given. Hence, you need to go for using the equations. For distance, you can go for using either second equation or third equation, whichever you want. I will go for taking the third equation. Will be easier. In third equation, you can write by equation of motion. That is, or from equation of motion, 2as equal to v square minus u square. 2 into what is the acceleration? It is 1 by 15. And displacement is unknown. What is v? It is 20. Alright, 20 whole square minus u is 0. 0 whole square. This can be written as 2s by 15. It is equal to, what is 0 square? 0. 20 square? 400. 400 minus 0? 400 only. Now, here I am writing. 2s is equal to, yes, cross multiply 15. 400 into 50. Then s is equal to transpose 2 to the denominator of RHS. 400 into 15 by 2. You can cancel 1s are 200s are 200 into 15. Multiply 0 0 as it is, 15 2s are 30. S equal to 3000 meter. Here 3000 meter is nothing but 3 kilometer. So finally you can write the conclusion as, therefore the acceleration of the train is how much? It is 1 by 15 meter per second square. You can also write the unit like this. And the distance traveled by it is 3000 meter or 3 kilometer. I hope that you have understood how to solve the problem by using the equation of motion. Now, you are going to copy from here to there. Okay? Write the statement correctly, write the given information and start writing the calculation. And so, to separate the sub questions are there, we have answered for both, and at last we have written conclusion. Copy the same. Now, let's move on to second one. Just go through the given statement. Please don't write, observe the word. Second one is, a car accelerates uniformly from 18 km per hour to 36 km per hour. To change its velocity from 18 to 36, it has taken 5 seconds. If so, find out the acceleration, and second one is distance covered by the car in that time. Very simple it is. Observe it. It is similar to the first problem only. There also we were asked to find out acceleration as well as distance. Now let's go for that. First let us write data. But what is the difference you are finding? In that train problem, it started from rest position. So initial velocity was 0. But what about here? Here we are considering from 18 km per hour. So where 18 km per hour is initial velocity. Then convert this into meter per second. Because look here, it has changed its velocity from 18 to 36 in 5 seconds. Now 18 into 1 km per hour is 5 by 18 meter per second. 18 get cancelled. Now 5 meter per second. What about the final velocity? Final velocity is 36 km per hour. Again convert this into SI unit. 36 into 5 by 18 meter per second. 18 ones are 2s are 2 5s are 10 meter per second. To change its velocity from 5 meter per second to 10 meter per second, how much time it has taken? It is 5 seconds. T equal to 5 seconds. Got it? Then you are going to find out acceleration as well as the distance traveled. Followed? Now let's go for finding first one. In first one you are going to find out the acceleration. You can recall acceleration formula. What it is? Yes. A equal to V minus U by T. And even you can go for writing this formula. That is, we had the equations V equal to U plus AT. See that here also it has been derived from acceleration. You can go for using this as well. But we have direct formula, hence we have used it. This is equal to, what is V? Final velocity. It is 10. Initial velocity 5 meter per second. And time taken is 5 seconds. 10 minus 5, it is 5 by 5. 5 by 5, 1 meter per second square. Got it? This is the acceleration of a car. Next, we have one more statement. What is that? You are going to find out the distance covered by the car in 5 seconds. What formula to be used? See that to find out the distance, we have two equations of motion. One is S equal to ut plus half at square. Then second one is v square minus u square equal to 2as. Which one can be used? If you want to go for using second equation, observe this. We know u, t and a. And third equation, to find out S, we know A, U as well as V. And from this we can come to know any one of these two equations can be used. As we have used this equation in the previous problem, let us go for taking this equation. That is S equal to, from equations of motion, we can write S equal to ut plus half at square. This is equal to, what is u? Initial velocity is 5 meter per second. What about the time taken? 5 seconds. Plus half into acceleration of the car is 1 meter per second square. What about the time is 5 whole square. This is equal to 5 5s are 25 plus what is 5 square? Again 25 by 2. This is equal to 25. As it is a simple number, I will go for cancelling it directly. It is 12.5. This is equal to, what is 25 plus 12.5? It is 37.5 meter. Clear? So S equal to 37.5 meter. And we can go for writing the conclusion as, therefore, the acceleration of the car is how much? It is 1 meter per second square, and the distance traveled in 5 seconds is 37.5 meter. I hope that you have understood this. Pause the video and start copying from here. Write the given question correctly, then write the data, use the suitable formula as well as equations of motion, go for correct calculation, then write the conclusion. Copy up to here. Yes. Now we have another important problem. See, particularly in this chapter, you have been coming across many statement problems, many numerical problems. Please do practice as many times as possible. Now this is third one. Very nice statement. The brakes applied to a car produce an acceleration of 6 meter per second square in the opposite direction to the motion. If the car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brakes, calculate the distance traveled during this time. I hope that you have understood. Imagine the situation that you are riding a bicycle. When you are approaching your house, whether you go for pedaling more and more or you start applying the brakes. Yes, you start applying the brake. When the brakes are applied, what about the speed of the bicycle? Yes, bicycle slowed down, right? Here also the same thing is happening. Observe, the brakes applied to a car produce an acceleration of 6 meter per second square. Now, could you tell the data? Yes. What is 6 meter per second square? It is acceleration. A equal to 6 meter per second square. Can we write only this much? No. Do you know why? See that when the brakes are applied, whether the car takes positive acceleration or negative acceleration. Obviously, negative acceleration. It will go on, slow down its speed, and finally it comes to rest. Is it not? Yes. Hence, we have to take minus 6 meter per second square. Very important one it is. Then, if the car takes 2 seconds to stop, time taken by the car to stop, to halt, how much? It is 2 seconds. Then if it takes 2 seconds to stop, after stopping, what will be its speed? It will be 0. Then it will be, that is final velocity, v equal to 0. Now, With this information, you are going to calculate the distance traveled during this time. S equal to question mark. Did you understand? Yes. Now, how do you go for finding the distance? To find out the distance, we have the formula. That is, S equal to ut plus half at square or v square minus u square equal to 2as. In that, what has been given? A and t, only t. A as well as t. A is there. But to find out the distance, you must know u as well. And how do you go for finding u? You can go for finding u by using which formula? You know that acceleration, then time, speed, final velocity is known. You are going to find out the initial velocity. To find out the initial velocity, you will use the formula a equal to v minus u by t. Got it? Next, substitute a. What is a? Minus 6. V, final velocity is 0 because the body comes to rest, that is car comes to rest. Minus u is unknown. What about the time? It has taken 2 seconds. Then just go for cross multiplication. On cross multiplying, it is minus 6 into 2. It is equal to 0 minus u. It is minus u. Then minus 6 into 2. Minus 12. 6 2s are 12. Minus as it is. Minus u. Minus get cancelled. U equal to 12 meter per second. Got it? This is initial velocity. Now let's go for using the equation of motion. Which equation of motion should be used? Either first one or second one. Anyone can be used, no? Because we want, yes, from equation of motion, I'll go for taking second one. Even you can go for third one also. S equal to ut plus half at square. U, what is u? It is 12. Time 2 plus half into, what about the acceleration? It is minus 6 into time again 2 whole square. It's equal to 12 2s are 24 plus 2 1s are 2 3s are. I am going to write it directly. 2 square is 4. 4 3s are 12. Minus is there. It is minus 12. 24 minus 12. It is 12. S equal to 12 meter. This is the distance traveled. As I said, you can also go for using another equation, that is v square minus u square equal to 2as. Just observe it. What is the final velocity? Final velocity is 0. 0 whole square minus initial velocity. We have found out that it is 12 whole square minus 2 in equal to 2 into, what is A? A is minus 6. Then divided into, yes, it is 0 whole square, 0 minus 12 whole square, it is 144. It's equal to, 2 6 are 12, minus 12, yes. So minus 144 equal to minus 12s. Minus minus get cancelled. Then 2s is equal to 144. S equal to 144 by 2. S equal to 12 meters. See that? Same result. So this will be easier. So conclusion. What conclusion can be written? The distance traveled by the car in 2 seconds is 12 meters. Therefore, the distance traveled by the car is 12 meters. I hope that you have understood. Yes, it is 12 meters. Hope that you have understood. And another, sorry, here just we have done a small mistake. Here minus minus get cancelled. It is 12s. Then S equal to 144 by 12. 12 ones are 12 12s are 144. Got it? Yeah. You have to pause the video and start copying from here. Write the statement correctly and try to write the data yourself without saying this, and go for calculation again. Try yourself. Then only for verification, then you can observe this one. Copy up to here. Now we have one more statement problem. The students, today actually I have been taking only the textbook problems. All are very important in the examination point of view. You need to practice. So without leaving any numerical problems, statement problems, I have been solving all. So do focus more on them. This is fourth one. A bus starting from rest, very important. A bus starting from rest moves with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second for 2 minutes. Find the speed acquired, then the distance traveled. I hope that you have understood. When you are copying the statement only, you should be able to understand the entire statement. See that a bus starting from rest position, it has started to move. That means, what do you say about initial velocity? It is 0. So u equal to 0 meter per second. It moves with a uniform acceleration. Acceleration A equal to 0.1 meter per second square. Already it has been given in SI unit only. For how long? For 2 minutes. That is time. 2 minutes. Then minute is not the SI unit of time. Then what is the SI unit? It is second. Convert 2 minutes into seconds. 2 into 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Then it will be 120 seconds. Then find the speed acquired. So it is V. That is final velocity to be found out. And second one is distance traveled. It is S. Let's go for calculation. You are going to find out A. That is the speed acquired. Look here. This is initial velocity, acceleration, time. You are going to find out final velocity. Is there any formula which gives the relationship among these four? Yes. What it is? You are right. A equal to V minus U by T. This is equal to, what is V? V is unknown. Should be written as it is. Minus U. U is 0. What about the time? Time is 120 seconds. Acceleration, it is 0.1. Clear up? Now, it is, go for cross multiplying. 0.1 can be written as 1 by 10 into cross multiply. It is 120. What is V minus 0? It is V. Now 0, 0 get cancelled. V equal to 12 meter per second. That is, in 2 minutes, it has acquired a speed of 12 meter per second. Got it? Next, distance traveled. Again, for distance, we must use the formula. Either S equation, S equal to ut plus half at square, v square minus u square equal to 2s. Which one would you like to prefer? Anyone can be taken. Let me go for taking 2as equal to v square minus u square. Here I'll write v1 from equation of motion, that is v square minus u square equal to 2as. Then what is v? Final velocity, just we have found out 12 whole square. U, initial velocity, it is 0. 2 into a, acceleration, it is 0.1. And s, which is to be found out. What is 12 square? 144. Minus 0 whole square? 0. 144 minus 0, 144. It's equal to 2 into for. To make the calculation simple, you can go for writing 0.1 as 1 by 10 into S. You can cancel here. 2 ones are 2 5s are. Then cross multiply. 144 into 5, which is equal to, it is yes. Or else you can also do one thing. Cross multiply 144 into 10 divided by 2. Both will be same. See that? Yes equal to 5 4s are 22. 5 4s are 20 plus 2, 22. 2. 5 1s are 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 720. S equal to 720 meter. Understood? As I told you, you can also go for in another way. 144 into cross multiply 10 divided by 2. It's equal to yes. 1s are 7s are 2s are 72 10s are 720. Both will be same. Anyone can be followed. Now conclusion. Therefore, the speed acquired by the bus. Therefore, the speed acquired by the bus is how much? 12 meter per second. And what is the distance traveled to acquire this much speed? It is 720 meter. And the distance traveled is, it is 720 meter. Okay. Now, you have to pause the video. Should copy from here to there. Statement, data, calculation. In calculation, two parts are there. In one case, we have used the formula. Second case, we have used equation of motion. Then finally, we have written the conclusion. So please copy up to here. Dear students, so far we have solved 4 statement problems. Now fifth one is there. I am not going to solve. It is just for a small assignment. It is a homework. Just go through the statement. So far, what we have learned, based on that only I have given. See that a racing car has a uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. What distance will it cover in 10 seconds after start? Okay, very simple one. Just we have asked only one physical quantity. You try to solve this. Okay, dear students, before concluding the class, let me tell you, or let me remind you again. In this chapter, we have come across many formula, their SI units, then equations of motion. Regarding the formula, we have speed and velocity formula, average speed and average velocity formula, then acceleration and deceleration formula. All are very important. Please work out them properly. Next, graphical representation, that is also very important in the examination point of view. And another point, equations of motion, 3 equations of motion to be derived by graphical method. Please do practice. And one numerical problem will be given in the examination based on the equations of motion. And today we have practiced 4 such statements. This is 5th one. Try your best. Okay. So with this, let me conclude the class. Thank you.